Hello and welcome to Skolaris Weekly. I'm your host Martin Klemsa. In this episode we're going to continue with setting up our organization from scratch, and we're going to create bands for core subjects. Last time we've created 3 class groups for each year group, but maybe that is not enough. So before I create any bands, I'm going to add a 1D into year group 1, and I'm going to do that by cloning 1C because the linear blocks are going to be the same in 1D. So I'll just create a new class group from a template, and just like this we've created a new class group which contains all the linear blocks which the original class group contains as well. I'm going to do the same for year group number 2. So 2D, create from template 2C. And also in year 3, we're going to have one more class group, 3D, created from 3C, or I can actually choose 3A. It makes no difference. If we look at the number of periods per cycle each class group has, they're the same within each year group, and that's fine. That means we've probably set up our linear blocks correctly. Let's continue with creating maths courses. For that, I'm going to go to Option Blocks and click Create Bands. Creation of a new option block or banding involves entering several pieces of data. You'll need to add the participating class groups as well as the option subjects or a single subject for banding. To create lessons immediately, also add teachers and enter the desired lesson durations in periods. This is necessary when creating banding. You can customize the names of the teaching groups, divisions and subgroups that will be automatically created inside the option block using the provided options. After saving, tabs with contents and lessons will appear where you can review the block structure. It cannot be easily modified once created, so if you made a mistake, delete the block and start over. So we're going to create a band for maths for year 1. So year 1 maths. We're going to continue by adding all the class groups in year group 1 and selecting our banding subject, which is mathematics. And the students will be divided into 3 different groups for maths. Actually, I cannot do that because I only have 2 teachers. We are going to have to discard and add some math teachers. With our math teachers in place, we can go back to create the banding for maths. So year 1 maths, let's add those class groups again. Mathematics, add teacher Pascal, Newton and Pythagoras. We're also going to add those lesson durations. Every day the students are going to have 1 lesson of maths of duration 1 period. So it's going to be 5 instances of duration 1, just like this. And we're going to save this. Our composition tab and courses tab and lessons tab have appeared. In the composition, we can see the teaching group that Skolaris has created for us. And we can see that I made a mistake because I haven't put in the correct year group identification into the teaching group name. So we're actually going to do this one more time. So let's delete this. Delete this option block and create it again. The blocks for banding and for options are called the same in Skolaris. The only difference is that the banding block only has one subject, whereas the option blocks has multiple subjects. So let's create this one again, Year 1 Maths, and we'll customize the teaching group name template to stay not Key Stage 13, but Year 1. Then this sub will be replaced by Maths, and this num is going to be the ordinal number of the group. Let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, and 4 class groups. The subject is Maths, and the teachers are again the same as the last time. Save, and now everything will be in order. So we have 3 teaching groups, Year 1 Maths 1, Math 2, and Math 3. We have 3 courses with 5 lessons each. And if we review all the lessons, we will find that 5 are taught by Pascal, 5 by Newton, and 5 by Pythagoras, just as expected. So this is the banding for maths. Let's create more. We need science as well, so Year 1 Science. And these will be taught by the same teachers, incidentally. And again, 1 lesson of science per day. Save. There we go, 15 lessons there, 5 for each group. And finally, we're going to need something similar for English, but for that we're going to need to add more teachers, so let's add more. With our teachers added, we head back to option blocks list and create the banding for English for Year 1. Again, we're going to add all the class groups in Year 1, select English, and select those teachers that will teach the groups: Louisa May Alcott, Virginia Woolf, and William Shakespeare. English will be taught in 5 instances per week, but one of them will be a double. Maybe they need more time for writing an essay or doing some longer project work. So just by specifying one of these instances as a 2, this will mean this lesson will have duration of 2, and that is the double lesson. When we save this, I'll see that 3 of those lessons, 1 for each group, will have duration of 2, which is what we wanted. If we go back to the list of class groups, we will see that Year 1 now hit 29 periods per week, maybe we need one more. So we forgot to put in a lesson for a specific subject. Maybe let's review the list of subjects. Maybe they want one lesson of English literature as well, which will be part of the English band. That is possible, but it does require a slightly more complicated approach. If we go to the option block Year 1 English, we'll see in the list of courses that it only contains English courses, so we cannot immediately add lessons of English literature here. What we're going to have to do is find the teaching groups for Year 1 English, 1, 2, 3, they're right here. And for each of these teaching groups, we're going to create another course, which will be English literature, with one instance per cycle, and we're going to add the same teacher here, just like this. So let's create also Year 1 English 2, English literature. And this is taught by Virginia Woolf. And we'll also create Year 1 English 3 with William Shakespeare, English literature. There we are. Now in the list of class groups, we will see 30 periods per week, which is what we want. If we go to the Year 1 English option block, we're not going to see English literature here. That is because we haven't yet included those newly created courses of English literature in this Year 1 English option block. In order to do that, we are going to locate the courses in the list of all the courses. I'm just going to filter to English literature so that it's easier. And in the properties of each of these courses, I'm going to select the option block in which it belongs. I'm going to use Ctrl S, keyboard shortcut, to save this. Let's go to the next one. It's also part of the Year 1 English option block. And finally, course Year 1 English 3, English literature, is also part of the Year 1 English option block. We had to do this because these courses we've created after the Year 1 English was created. So Skolaris doesn't know or did not know that these courses are part of this option block until we've specified this in the properties of each individual course. Now, if we head back to Year 1 English option block, we'll see that the English literature courses are also included in this one, and we'll also find them in the list of lessons here. So Year 1 is complete, and the same way we're going to complete Year 2. So let's do it. Create banding for maths, Year 2 maths. Make sure not to forget to change the teaching group name template here, and select not 1D because that's in Year 1. We need to choose all the class groups in Year 2. Select maths. The teachers will be the same: Newton and Pythagoras. Be careful about the lesson durations here. We want 5 lessons of maths. That's done. We also need to create the science band. Science 2A, 2B, 2C, 2D. Science, same teachers. Now these teachers are going to be pretty busy, I think. Pascal, Newton and Pythagoras. And also the English one. Year 2 English. So it doesn't matter which order I click these class groups. They're going to be added to the option block anyway. This is English, and again this is Louisa May Alcott, Virginia Woolf and William Shakespeare. And previously we had one double lesson, but this time we want 2 double lessons so that their period total will get back to 30. So there we go. Go to the list of class groups and we can see that year group 2, all the class groups in year group 2 now have 30 lessons per week, which is what we want. For year 3, this is going to be more difficult because they're going to have more options, and we're also going to need more teachers to facilitate this curriculum. So let's leave that for the next time, where we will cover the creation of the option blocks. Thank you very much for watching. This is all for today. Have a very good day. Bye.